Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Dragon Child. If you're new to my channel, my name is Angelina, and I empower those who have been through trauma to become the hero of their own story through inner child healing and chakra work so that they can live the life that they truly desire. So, yay, we completed the first cycle of a sacral last week. That was exciting. And now we're going to move on up to the solar plexus. This is where deep healing around confidence, self-worth, personal power happens. So I want to start by explaining what the solar plexus is. It is the third energy center, and it is located in the upper abdomen. And my apologies, I am puppy sitting today. Well, he's not a puppy. He's a pretty old man, and he's missing mom. So you're probably going to hear him whine from time to time. It's okay, Trouble. And yes, his name is Trouble. So, solar plexus is your third energy center located above your belly button in the upper part of your abdomen below your rib cage. Its mantra is I have or I do. And this is your action center. And its color is yellow, its element is fire, and it aligns with the sun's energy. So our power center is where we take action from. And to do this, and it is done through our identity, who we are in the world, how we show up, our self-worth, knowing our value and what we're capable of, our willpower, the drive and determination to do what we set out to do, our confidence, the certainty that we can take action and succeed. And when healthy, we don't just feel, we act and we do and we have. When wounded, we tend to wear masks. We pretend to be somebody that we're not and cover up that vulnerable part of ourselves, that part that's been hurt. We create a false identity because we don't believe that we're good enough. We might appear strong and in control on the outside, but inside we're feeling weak and uncertain. Or we may hide completely, make ourselves so small and avoid being seen at all because we just don't think that we are enough. The masks protect the wounded solar plexus, but it also keeps you from accessing your true power. Solar plexus governs taking action, willpower, self-worth, identity, personal power, boundaries, and decision-making. Taking action means moving an idea into reality, following through, doing the idea instead of just thinking about it. Willpower is the inner fire that keeps us going, the determination to see things through. I want to pause here for a second to make an important difference between willpower and stubbornness. Willpower comes from a balanced solar plexus, a healthy determination to stay committed to what aligns with our true self, but is flexible when needed and steadfast in our core values. It is driven by our inner knowing. Stubbornness comes from a wounded and overactive solar plexus. It is rigid out of fear or a need for control. It says my way or the highway attitude, and it can't adapt to change. Change is very, very difficult. It is driven by the ego's need to be right and to dominate. So moving on here, self-worth, believing we are valuable and worthy just as we are, worthy of love, deserving of respect, regardless of success or perceived failures or any external validation. Identity. Identity is who we are, not who others say we are, not who we've been taught to believe, but identity is who we are underneath all of those wounds. And this is where our personal power is. It is the ability to impact our life, claim the space that we take up, and stand in our truth. no matter what's going on around us, no matter what's coming at us. It is the ability to make decisions, trusting ourselves to choose and act upon those choices. The key here is solar plexus isn't just thinking or feeling. It is about doing. It is about action. This is where thought becomes action. So some signs of an underactive solar plexus, but certainly not limited to. You can have low self-esteem. There can be people pleasing, difficulty saying no when you really want to say no. You say yes instead. There's a victim mentality here that everything is happening to me. Why is this always happening to me? Why always me? Making decisions is very difficult. Taking action is even more difficult because you can't make those decisions. Need of constant external validation. We're always needing somebody to tell us how pretty, how good, how well we're doing. And some physical symptoms, but not limited to, again, digestive issues, ulcers, poor metabolism, chronic fatigue, stomach problems, digestion problems. Oh, I said digestive problems. So anything to do with your stomach, your spleen, your liver, your kidneys are all affected by your solar plexus. And overactive solar plexus, we can experience domineering, controlling, and aggressive behaviors, stubbornness, and a need to be right all the time. This is where we can't let somebody else's perception, how they're seeing things, their truth. We're always trying to correct it because we need to be right. And an overactive solar plexus can also show up as being manipulative and power hungry. Physical symptoms, digestive inflammation. This is your stomach, your spleen, gallbladder, pancreas, intestines, or kidney issues. A balanced solar plexus. We have healthy self-esteem and confidence. Clear boundaries and decision-making is easy. Respect not just for our own power, but for the other's power as well. Confidence, we are comfortable taking up the space that we are in. Now, the solar plexus wound can show up in childhood in several different ways, and it's not limited to these ways. These are just the most common. Our power being taken away, being controlled or dominated. Shame for being too much or taking up space. Shame, excuse me. We're told that we're not good enough, we're not capable. We might be compared to we might have been compared to others and found ourselves lacking, or others found us lacking. Shamed for the confidence. This can sound like, who do you think you are? There's nothing wrong with you, and there never was. You have always been perfect, just the way you are. Okay, I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to draw an oracle card. This is from my Dragon Child deck. We have started the alpha testing on this app, and I'm so excited. It's so exciting. So let's see what we got here today. We have 30. Not 30. Yes, it is 30. So let me take a moment to share my screen. Give me just a moment. Gotta find where that went. There it is. And we are going to share here first. So this is balanced ego. This is doesn't surprise me. This one shows up as right now. A lot of us are struggling with what our ego is saying versus what our higher self is saying, what our inner child is saying. So give me a moment to pull up the next share. You scroll down to that. Okay. So the solar plexus dragon message. Dear child, your ego is not the enemy. It is the protective part of you that has been trying to keep you safe. It whispers doubts, creates resistance to change, and keeps you stuck in that familiar because familiar feels safe even when it hurts. Your ego will say anything to keep you from growing. Things like you're not ready. What if you fail? Who do you think you are? Stay small. Stay safe. Understand, dear child, your ego is like an angry teenager who thinks they know everything and can control everything. It means well, but it's terrified of the unknown, and it's time to gently and lovingly take back the driver's seat. Call upon me, and I will teach you to compassionately, lovingly bring your ego back into balance. Got some throat chakra issues coming on today. So the chakra wisdom here. The solar plexus governs our relationship, not with ourselves, but also with our ego, the protective aspect of ourselves. It also governs our soul. And a healthy solar plexus allows us to acknowledge the ego's protective foundation, the protective, its protective function, while letting it control, while not letting it control our lives. We lean with love, and we lean into the love and wisdom, not fear and resistance. And this connects with the inner child. The ego develops as a protective mechanism in childhood. When we are generally vulnerable, it is our survival instinct, and we cannot survive without an instinct, without our ego. Even if it's imbalanced, we still need that warning system if there is something life-threatening going on. But with a balanced ego, it steps back into its original job of just a warning system, not trying to project into the future, not trying to control our emotions, not trying to keep us stuck. We take back control when we bring our egos into balance. Okay, so a practice for your ego integration visualization. Sit comfortably and place both hands on your solar plexus. Close your eyes and visualize your ego as part of yourself. Maybe a teenage version of you, or a protective warrior, maybe. Speak with it with compassion. Tell your ego, thank you for trying to protect me. Thank you for making me feel important when I felt so small. Thank you for keeping me safe by making me invisible when I felt threatened. I honor the work you've done. Then I'd like for you to tell them, I've got this now. I'm safe. I don't need to prove I'm better than anyone else. I don't need to make myself small for anyone. I can just be myself, equal, worthy, and whole. Visualize embracing your ego, integrating it into your whole self with love. Practice this daily. The affirmation for you to take with you: I lead my life with love and wisdom. My ego can rest. I've got this. One more time. I lead my life with love and wisdom. My ego can rest. I've got this. So I'm going to close that one. And then we're going to go back to, I think I have the sharing all off now. Back to my teaching here. Okay. So one thing I want to share before I go. So I've been struggling with where I'm at right now. I've recently purchased property. Some of you will know this, some of you won't. And I'm working on having that property developed. And my next step in this process is having it perked, having a perk test done. And I hear you need to wait. But my ego is telling me, no, you got to do this now. You got to keep moving forward. You got to move. You got to move. You got to move. You got to do something. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it now. You got to do it. Which of course has my inner child stressed out. And it wasn't until I saw actually it was two videos. One was talking about flow and just knowing, following that quieter voice, that everything is going to work out. And I know this. This is something that I live by. I will only experience what is meant for me in a way that's best for me. And so even if these perk tests come back as being difficult to develop and they're not coming, they come back as not as I expect or as I want. I know that, and I can claim that this is okay, guys. It's okay. It's going to work out for me no matter what. And this helps quiet my inner child. It helps quiet my ego. It's okay, trouble. Yeah, that's not mom. It's okay, boy. Yeah, I know. I know. Yes, I know, baby. It's okay. But so I had been struggling with this, and seeing these two videos reminded me that I am right where I need to be right now. And then that is an in-between state. It's between what was and what will be. And I just need to wait and let the universe unfold as it will. So next week we're going to expand on this lesson. I'm not sure where that's going to take us yet. I have to do a little bit of soul searching on what would be best to go with this video on solar plexus. And if you like this video, be sure to like this video so that more people can see it. And if you vibe with me, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when new content is available. Be sure to check out the links in the description so that you know ways to connect with me, and you can join my Dragon Child Facebook group. Thank you so much. And until next time, dragon blessings, and I love you.